It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter. Welcome in, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. We are here. It is Tuesday, December 9th. 16 days till Christmas, kids.
Woohoo!
Beginning to
So
look
this
a lot
is
like
Christmas.
Christmas. We chose two different songs there, spontaneously.
Dancing around the... Oh, man, I didn't even name a real one. Jeez, OP.
Dancing
Bad
around
start.
the Christmas
3,
tree.
2, 1. Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Terrible.
He's still in Indiana.
He is. You don't have your sweatshirt on today. What happened?
Oh, we had to give it a wash. You know, 4 straight days of wearing the
Can
same
I just
one.
say, big mistake. Big mistake.
You wear it for 3 weeks.
You wear it for 3 weeks.
I've washed it this season already, so it's all good.
At the end of the 3 weeks, if you win, it's because of the sweatshirt. If you lose, you throw it away and buy a new one.
Yeah, well, I was tired of dropping things on it. It looked gross.
Yeah, I did. I will admit that.
You all commented on it.
Nacho Bel Grande on there, some Mountain Dew.
I think I had dropped a meatball on it on Saturday night.
M&M Carnage Hotline's open, 384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. 502-384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Game Day Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com. Defining a new era in men's health. Hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Thanks for watching on the YouTube. We appreciate it, as always, listening on the podcast, or, of course, listening live while you're sitting at your desk acting like you're working at your job, and instead you're either watching on YouTube or listening to this fine program. NFL last night we'll get to. It is NFL Tuesday, by the way. We got good, bad, and ugly coming up. I'll take the NFL. Tony will take college football. So I like to call this NFL Tuesday. We had so much yesterday, we didn't get to the NFL, so we will get to it today, including the Chargers' overtime win over the Eagles last night. What that does is hurt Kansas City even more, because the Chargers are now 3 games ahead of Kansas City with 4 to play. And the Broncos are 5 games ahead of Kansas City. So the Chiefs cannot win the division. They are an outside looking in to get into the playoffs. Now, their schedule is nice. Their 2 remaining road games are at Tennessee and Las Vegas, Tony. If you got 2 road games left, Tennessee and Las Vegas is what you want. They do play the Broncos at home, and they have another home game, I think, against the Chargers next week and this week coming up. So they can win those 4 games, 2 home games and road games against 2 bad teams. But does 10-7 get them in? You have to assume Patriots and Bills are in. The winner of the AFC North is in. The winner of the AFC South is in, and probably the second-place team between Jacksonville, Indianapolis, and Houston, 2 of those are probably getting in. If the Chargers don't blow a gasket here, they get in, and all of a sudden the Chiefs are defending World Series runners-up or on the outside looking in.
Well, the first thing is they have to beat the Chargers this week.
Yes.
It's at Kansas City.
100%. They can't lose again.
They lose to, especially if they lose to Los Angeles. Stick a fork in them. And they might already have the fork stuck in them. Their chances,
I think so.
Their chances to win, I saw on there, were in the single-digit percentages, I believe.
Not good. So we'll get to that. Are you excited about the NBA Cup tonight? Quarterfinals are tonight.
Oh, on Amazon Prime?
Scooter?
No. 0%.
Amazon Prime. See, Tony knows. He's paying attention. Miami and Orlando at 6, and the Knicks in Toronto at 8:30.
Can I answer that question?
Does nothing for me.
I'm more excited about the college games tonight.
The women's college games, probably.
No, just the college
I'm
games.
just saying that nobody cares about the NBA Cup.
Yeah.
College basketball tonight is, you got a double dip at Madison Square Garden, right? Clemson and BYU at 6:30.
It's a Jimmy V Classic.
And then the second game is Florida and UConn. That's juicy.
UConn rolls.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Villanova is at Michigan tonight in Ann Arbor. You got Illinois at Ohio State in a Big Ten matchup. Penn State at Indiana. And North Carolina Central.
The Centrals.
The Centrals. What is their nickname? Scooter, any
Eagles.
idea? Do you know that for a fact? You had 2 hours with Michael, so I'm assuming you know that's a
Michael
fact.
acted like he knew it for a fact, but that's always a little sketchy. So I'll have to do some research.
They are 3-8 as they bring their Eagles to Rupp Arena tonight. Did you see the spread on this game?
Yes, I did.
When I woke up today, it was 43.5. I think it's 45.5 now.
They can't make it high enough.
44.5 I'm looking at right now.
Kentucky can't beat Bellarmine. Well, I shouldn't say that. We play.
They're playing each other.
They can't.
It is Eagles.
They can't beat the Providence Pioneers by 44.5 points.
Hey, Providence is good this year.
Well, that's why they can't beat them by 44 points. Vegas always knows, though.
44.5. I saw 38.5, and now I see 44.5.
I saw it as high as 45.5 when I was writing it down today. That's crazy. So we'll get to that. Notre Dame's athletic director, Pete Bavacqua, appeared on the Dan Patrick Show. It's not Kurt's brother. I looked it up.
Right.
He appeared on the Dan Patrick Show yesterday. He is having a press conference already scheduled before the appearance today at noon. I don't know if they throw him softballs, if they throw him lobs, if he even takes questions. But I guess he's going to explain the thought process of not going to a bowl game. Part of the argument he has is we had a lot of guys that are going to opt out anyway. But you can't say 1 hour after the show, we're not going to a bowl game, because it just makes you look petty. It makes you look small. We're too good for this. He also said there was permanent damage, those were his words, caused by the ACC to Notre Dame. This is a conference that allows all of your other teams to play in it except for football. They did you a favor. I can't imagine a school coming in and saying, we want all of our sports to play in your conference, but we're not giving you football. And you being, okay, that's fine. We don't want your football money. I don't know what kind of permanent damage the ACC has caused to Notre Dame. Is he saying that the conference was so bad in football that it made them look bad because they had to play 6 ACC schools and those teams were terrible? It didn't help their resume? Is that what he's trying to say here, Tony?
Sounds like it. I mean, that's the only way I could look at it. I mean, yeah. I mean, Ed told us how bad the conference was.
He did.
You know, and he's a Louisville fan.
He's a big Louisville fan. And so is Patricia, by the way.
Yeah.
What about Ken at the Garage?
And Ken at the Garage is a Louisville fan.
That threw me a curve.
Yeah, well, it was,
but
everything has a purpose.
You know, I pulled for Notre Dame. My brother went there. My uncle went there.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes they put themselves above where they should be.
Very good.
And you're not above everybody when you try to do things your own way, and then you complain about how other people do stuff. That's the guy sitting, up on the hill in his big house going, this
is how it should be for those people.
Yeah, I'm not going to deal with those people, but this is what they should do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So.
It's
that's why a lot of people don't like Notre Dame. You either love Notre Dame or you hate Notre Dame.
That's true. There are Notre Dame people jumping on Paul Feinbaum this morning because he talked about how the SEC was, we wouldn't even take Notre Dame in the SEC, which is a joke. Yeah. Look, I don't blame Notre Dame for taking NBC's money.
I don't either. Everybody takes money.
Any television network comes to you and says, we're going to give you this money just to broadcast all your home games. We get all of your home games. And we'll do them whatever time you want. If you want to put lights up, then we'll put lights up and do them. But we'll do them at 3:30 every Saturday that you're at home. And this is what we're going to give you. There is no school in the world that would say, no, we don't want that.
Yeah, they have the biggest national fan base in the country.
And then,
they do.
And then every road game, whether it's Stanford, BYU, pick a school here, NC State, whoever it is, they're going to be on either ABC or ESPN.
And have a big crowd because Notre Dame travels.
And Notre Dame Navy, if it's in Philadelphia, it's going to be on CBS.
And it's going to be packed.
So they're getting a ton of money from everywhere, all of these networks.
Yeah.
So that's why you stay independent. But when you do that, this is what happens when the committee meets and looks at your resume and says, USC, okay. They lost 2 games to really good teams. Who'd they beat? Sorry, the ACC's so bad. Maybe this was a bad year to not have who on your schedule? I don't even know who's good in the Duke, Virginia. You didn't have Virginia on your schedule. You didn't have Duke on your schedule.
The other thing too is Alabama loses their 3rd game, but they're in the SEC championship game, which everybody. SEC
the committee said we're not going to penalize teams for getting to their championship game and losing.
Well, they say a lot of things,
but they did that. Alabama dropped 1 spot.
Right
now they got killed by Georgia. It wasn't close. So this Notre Dame thing, I guess we'll hear more from Pete Bavacqua. Great name, by the way. Today,
you know who nobody's talked about, John, and my mailman, who's a big IU and Notre Dame fan.
Pretty half smart guy.
I've known him forever. No, he loves IU, but he grew up kind of a Notre Dame football fan.
We're Catholic, Scooter. It was part of our.
That's true.
And
when we were in 3rd grade, we were talking.
And he said, "What about BYU? Their 2 losses were to Texas Tech."
Yeah, but they got killed in both games.
I know, but they also lost to the team that's ranked 4th. And he just brought that to my attention. They have 2 losses. Their only losses are to Texas Tech.
I like Kalani Sitake.
I can't say it.
Their head coach. In the post game, he goes, I'm not saying we should get in the playoff, but at least ESPN put us on the graphic. Here's who we're choosing between: Alabama, Notre Dame, Miami. Just put us on the graphic. Put us up there, which I thought was hilarious. I like that dude a lot.
If Texas Tech wins it all,
all of a sudden BYU's
going to hang a banner. Going, hey, we were the second best
best team in the conference and the country. I'm miffed by the fact that even though that loss in the SEC championship game is not supposed to hurt them, they got 3 losses. 1's to Florida State, and nobody's saying they shouldn't be in.
How bad's Florida State?
Terrible. 5-7.
Everybody thought when they won that game.
Oh, they're back.
The Florida
right?
State, yeah.
Oh, Bobby Bowden coming through that door again.
Norvell, man. I told you he could
coach.
And
he kept his job again.
How? He must have something on the
What's
chancellor.
He got on the
chancellor or the president? He got something.
And the AD, he's got some dirt somewhere. The Heisman finalists came out yesterday. Scoots? Yeah.
We got him at Scoots. What's the odds again?
55-1 and then 9-1.
Wow.
Tell me you bet.
When you win, tell us what day you're taking us to lunch.
Yeah. Tell me you bet 20 on the 55.
I did not. Only 5. But still, that's a good little payout.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Good little payout.
Or maybe dinner so we can drink some beer.
Okay. Diego Pavia thinks he should win this award.
Well, his whole family, if they get the vote,
if they vote, he wins.
They win because they have all the votes.
If his mob votes, he wins, in my opinion. But Pavia, Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame will be there. I don't know if he's going to opt out, but he's a finalist.
He didn't have a game.
And he does not have a game to play. And Justin Sayin from Ohio State, the quarterback, Julian Sayin, will be there as well.
Just saying, Julian.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Boy, if Pavia would somehow
upset him. Well, remember what happened?
We might have to talk Scooter off the bridge.
I would be taking a week off.
Remember what happened to Peyton Manning?
Yeah, they thought Peyton was going to win it. Who won it that year? Vince Young?
No.
Oh, Desmond Howard?
No. Defensive back.
Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson.
Yeah.
Which was
am I wrong? Wolverine there.
Crap.
That was highway robbery. I mean, you never know. Let's just say it that way. You never know. Now, the Mendoza story is great. He got offers from Cal and Yale, which means we know he's got a brain. He goes to Cal. He gets a finance degree from Cal, and then grad transfers to Indiana to play. Why? Because his brother's there. Oh, it's a great story. His mom's got multiple sclerosis. He always talks about her. This is an unbelievable story.
Well, God has something to do with it.
And my point is, the Heisman Committee, as they should, they love stories. And this is a great story. But Pavia is a great story, too.
Oh, he's a great story.
Unbelievable story.
Is Pavia 13-0, though?
That's the difference.
Settled.
That's the difference.
That's the biggest difference.
The difference is, let me ask you this. If Ohio State wins on Saturday, is Sayin the favorite? Because they're 13-0. Believe me, 13-0 matters in this situation.
Yeah. Well, Vanderbilt was 11-1 in the playoffs.
Be a lot closer.
It'd be a lot closer.
Yeah, that would be a lot closer. I like the fact that Clark Lee, the head coach, came out and said, yeah, we're not opting out. We want to play. We like playing football.
We won't beat the heck out of somebody.
Little shot at the Irish there. I still like that game. As far as all the non-playoff games, Iowa and Vanderbilt, Scooter says he doesn't like it. By the way, I got a list of all the bowl games. This is great. I'll get to it. We do have good, bad, and ugly coming up. Last night, Chargers 22-19 in overtime over the Eagles. Dicker, the kicker, kicked a game-tying field goal with 12 seconds left, then a 54-yarder to win it. In overtime, Jalen Hurts of the Eagles threw an interception in overtime.
What a play.
To end the game. It was a great play. But did you see the Keystone Cops play earlier in the game?
Oh, yeah.
So Hurts is the first player to have 2 turnovers on one play since 1973. He threw an interception. That dude fumbles it. Hurts recovers it.
It bounces right up to him.
And fumbles it back to the Chargers.
The ball bounced up
3
to him.
turnovers on one play, 2 of them by Hurts.
And it wasn't like he did anything wrong. The ball bounced right to him, so he started to move, and then boom,
knocked it out.
karate chopped him.
Everybody knocks the ball out now. That's the play now. That's taught now.
It's
right?
annoying because they don't
Punch it
tackle
out.
anymore.
If
They
you're
just go
coming-
up punching.
Yeah, if you're coming from behind, you got to go for the ball.
All right, so the Chargers are 9-4. They're in second place in the AFC West. Philly's 8-5.
Phillies.
Philly is 8-5.
I got you.
That's all you can hear from Philadelphia right now.
Are they not allowed to boo?
They're pros.
Oh, okay.
Just wait till Kyle
So,
Schwarber joins the Reds.
Kyle Schwarber.
The college players are pros too, for the record. 8-5 Philly is now a game and a half ahead of
I didn't
Dallas.
say they were right.
A game and a half ahead of Dallas, who all of a sudden is back in it. They beat Philly. I think they play them again. If they beat them again, all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, this division's wide open. A lot of NFL to get to. I want to talk about what happened Sunday. I do want to talk about the guy whose 44th birthday was yesterday, Tony. Phillip Rivers. Is Grandpa going to be the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts? We'll talk about that and more, including good, bad, and ugly coming up. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big Apple. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter on this Tuesday. It is Tuesday, Tony, just in case you were wondering.
They don't care.
Indiana basketball tonight right here on the Big X.
Yeah.
8:30 tip. How long you going to last for this one tonight? You make it through, Scooter?
Here's my hope.
Nap time?
No, my hope is that Indiana is up by so much at halftime that it's going to be a carefree, I could go to bed, not even worry about it.
You want to bet on that?
Yeah, I don't know about that. They're 15.5, so they're expected to win tonight. I looked at Penn State's schedule. They played one Power 5 school, and they lost that game to Providence, to the Friars. But they played nobody else. They are 7-1. 7-1 is 7-1. Indiana on a 2-game losing streak, so we'll see. 15.5 tonight. FS1 if you're looking for it on TV, but you can listen right here on the Big X to Don Fisher, who may or may not have his voice back by now.
Who
knows?
Probably how I'll attack it.
About Don.
I'll probably watch the first half and then lay in bed and turn on Don and inevitably fall asleep.
Don will put you to sleep, and it's in a good way.
Yeah.
It's in a good way. Mm-hmm. Until somebody scores, oh, my goodness. I love Don Fisher. Kentucky hosting North Carolina Central tonight. SEC Network for that one, 7 o'clock tip. And we will not mention the spread again because it's way too many points.
Yeah.
All right, good, bad, and ugly. Here we go.
Oh, already?
Oh, no, Tony.
I didn't know you were going to go that quick.
Scooter not ready.
I'm ready.
Tony will take college football. I will take the NFL. What happened that you saw that was good or bad or ugly? Tony, we'll start with the good.
Two letters.
IU. Yeah. I saw that one coming, Scooter.
Yeah.
58 years since they've been in the Rose Bowl.
I mean, there's no other choice.
It was the first win against Ohio State in my lifetime, fellas.
Yeah.
And you're
36.
48? What are you? Oh, 36.
36
They've been close before.
48.
I saw this earlier today. I'll steal it. Dan Patrick Show said, if I'd have told you, and he said 20 years ago, but I've changed it. If I'd have told you 5 years ago, Indiana would be the number one team in the country, and they would have the Heisman winner, and Vanderbilt would have a Heisman finalist. What would you have said just 5 years ago? You're
nuts.
Crazy. There's no chance. So this just proves in this era of NIL and transfer portal and collectives that you can do it. You can build it quickly and have a run like this. Anybody can do it.
Well, IU have a shot at the
Gotta have the money to do
kid
it.
from Cal. Now, Mendoza came from Cal.
Yeah.
And whatever his name is, the freshman quarterback.
I have
Cal.
no chance of that name.
And I was just thinking that because he's going to be a hot number unless Cal can come up with a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you can say, hey, you can follow Mendoza. Look what he's done.
Is Little Mendoza graduating also?
No.
Doesn't he get a shot at the job?
I think so.
I mean,
He's been really good when he's had to come in.
Yeah, but it's
mop-up
time against bad teams.
Yeah, but those teams have still been playing their ones on D.
Okay.
You got one Mendoza, just be happy.
Here's what's going to happen.
I think you stick with Fernando's brother. It's not going to be 13-0 next year or 10-2 for that matter.
Here's what happens. Fernando sees the writing on the wall that Tennessee's got the number one pick. He realizes they don't need a quarterback, so he's going to come back to Indiana for another year.
I don't think so. His ceiling's never going to be higher. I don't think he'd come back. All right, my good is, believe it or not, this must be Scooter Day, because I'm going to go with the Steelers.
Wow.
Now, I don't want to go with the Steelers, but everybody was bad-mouthing the Steelers. Hey, look, Baltimore's caught them. Now they got to play in Baltimore. They're going to lose this game. Aaron Rodgers is too old. And they go into Baltimore and they win. Now, the officials helped it a lot because Lively's catch was a touchdown. Would you disagree with that, Scooter? Did you see Lively's catch in 2.5, maybe 3? Likely, I'm sorry. His 3 steps, and he's in the end zone holding the ball, and they knock it away, and they review it and say,
I
no
thought
catch.
it was a catch, too.
Terrible. The Rodgers interception that they overturned, that was bad. But I got to give the Steelers props because nobody thought they were going to go into Baltimore and win. They did. Now they have an edge. They play again in 2 weeks, but now they have an edge over the Ravens for the division title. And Aaron Rodgers, by the way, he completed a pass to Aaron Rodgers. Did you see that? He became the oldest player to catch a forward pass in the National Football League at the age of 42 or whatever he is. How about that?
I think Baltimore stinks.
Well, Lamar's got to be hurt. He's got to be hurt.
Everybody thought Baltimore was going to just
walk that division. It's hard to imagine him playing this poorly if he wasn't hurt. But my good is the Steelers. You got to give credit where credit's due.
Yep.
All right, bad?
Got nothing wrong about that. The Cavaliers from Virginia.
All you got to do is beat Duke.
All you got to do.
All you got to do. And you're in the playoffs. And you don't deserve to be in the playoffs, and neither does Duke, but you are.
And I'm just going to I'll add it to the other one.
Okay.
All right. But, yeah, I mean, you have to beat a 7-5 Duke team to get – and Duke shouldn't even be in that playoff, and you lose.
This sounds crazy. That's a good bad. That's a good bad. You're right on that one. I didn't think about that, but come on, Virginia. My bad. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They were 5-1. 5-1. They're now 7-6, which means they've lost 5 of the last 7, and you lose at home to the New Orleans Saints,
who are on a 2-game winning streak.
They are. And Tyler Shuck did make that big play and run it in for the touchdown. And I know the Buccaneers are beat up, but you're at home.
Yep.
You're the Buccaneers. The Panthers have caught you, so you need this win, and you lay an egg at home against the Aints. No excuse. My bad is Tampa Bay. Tony, ugly?
I'm going to split the ugly because I just added to it. I'm going to go with the playoff committee for putting Notre Dame ahead of Miami all this time, and on Tuesday still having it that way, and neither one of them play, and you flip them. And in the ACC championship game, Duke beat Virginia, and then Miami moves in. They weren't even in it. I don't care how they did put two teams in that game, and Miami didn't get into that ACC championship game.
Yeah.
And that's where the ACC is part of the ugly because they totally screwed that up.
All you got to do is change the tiebreaker.
All you have to do, Miami wins, nobody says a word. But both committees, however they set them up, screwed up.
I'll give you 40-1 right now, and I say the criteria for getting into the conference championship game changes next year.
And I think
because all you got to do is be the highest-ranked team in a 16 tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Just be the highest-ranked team, and you get in.
And the other side of that is with the football playoff committee, you can't have both James Madison and Tulane in if you're taking the best teams.
Well,
if you're taking the top 4 conferences, but I know
what you're taking the top 5 conference champions by the rankings.
I know, but
and Duke is a conference champion, but they're not ranked because they're 8-5.
But if Miami would have been in that one, it just blows me away. There's got to be a criteria. You got teams like Notre Dame and BYU and all those other teams that didn't get in, and you're putting in 2 teams that would be double-digit underdogs.
What happens is nobody thinks ahead.
I know.
And says,
they don't think it's
what if
happen.
this happens? And then it happens, and you got your tiebreaker list, and you go, uh-oh.
Yeah.
We have to put Duke in this championship game. What were we thinking?
And we got a nationally ranked team that's tied with them.
You didn't think ahead.
In the conference, and they don't get in.
My ugly is the Cleveland Browns. Sorry, Buzz.
He's got his jersey on, John. Be careful.
I know. Relying too much on analytics this weekend. Did you see what happened? 31-17, they're down. They score. They go for 2.
I've never understood that.
They go for 2. Shadur Sanders fumbles the snap. He's under center. Everybody dives for it, so they don't get the 2. Now you score again.
You have.
Now you have to go for 2, where an extra point would have tied the game and sent it to overtime. What do? They take Sanders out of the game. They don't have a quarterback in. They run a reverse throwback pass. It's intercepted. You got a wide receiver trying to throw a pass across the field, and it's picked off, and Tennessee goes, thank you. All you had to do was kick 2 extra points like everybody did before this crazy analytics phase came along.
You know how I feel about it.
I know. So, Cleveland, you're my ugly because, A, you lost at home to Tennessee. That's number 1. But B, you go for 2 with a rookie quarterback. And I understand, I get this part. We're not going to the playoffs. What's it matter? Let's just go for 2.
Got to use some common sense. So,
And if you get the 2, now maybe they want the number 1 pick in the draft and they wanted to lose. Maybe they threw the game on those 2-point conversions.
pro players.
Hey, Shadur, do me a favor. Fumble the snap on this 2-point. What, Coach? Just fumble the snap. Trust me. I'm getting they're in my ear. Jimmy Haslam, the owner, is in my ear.
When they fire me.
You got to fumble this snap. Cleveland Browns. Just doing Cleveland Brown things. I say it about the Mets all the time. Doing Mets thing. You know what? They're doing Cleveland Brown things.
Make mistakes by the lake all the time, don't they?
They do. All right. So that's good, bad, and ugly. We don't have outro music for that, do we, Scooter?
No.
All right, the Colts are bringing in Phillip Rivers, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Plays, but he ain't gonna play.
You know who they play this week, Tony? At Seattle.
Yeah, I'll play Phillips.
Yeah, I'm 44. I haven't practiced practiced with the high school team I coached.
Yeah,
my
I've
son's
been
on.
coaching. I've been throwing.
So I've been throwing, but I haven't been practicing. Let's go up against one of the best defenses in the league at their place.
Yeah,
put me in, Coach. Now
I don't know the plays, but let's.
Daniel Jones tears his Achilles, out for the year. Riley Leonard hurt his knee in this backup role. Anthony Richardson's out for the year. So you got to get somebody.
They got Warren. He was emergency quarterback.
Well, he might be a better option than Grandpa.
Yeah.
And I'm not just calling him Grandpa because he's 44. He's a grandpa.
Yeah.
He really is a grandpa.
I told you who I thought they should go after. They should offer the Giants something and try to get Jameis Winston.
We'll give you a 7th-round pick.
Yeah. They'll take it because they're not going to have Jameis Winston next year.
Sure.
They don't care.
You got Jackson Dart. Russell Wilson can be the backup, even though he's the 3rd stringer right now. Go ahead. And the Giants aren't going anywhere.
Hell, Russell Wilson would be better.
Anybody would. There's a lot of guys I can think of that would be better. Call the Bengals. Maybe Flacco wants to play again. Now, right now, he's not going to play anymore because they got Burrow back. Call the Bengals. They're not going anywhere. They'll give you Joe Flacco cheap. And he's probably only a couple years younger than Phillip Rivers, but he's not a grandpa that's been out of the game for 4 years. He retired in 2021. He is going to be eligible for the Hall of Fame, Tony, next year, unless he comes back and plays, and then that 5-year window starts again.
Wait, really?
Yes,
that's wild.
He would be eligible next year, 5th year out of the league. I don't know. Look, you're in the hunt for a playoff spot. You're in the hunt to still win the AFC South. So you got to find your best option here. And I find it very difficult to believe that Phillip Rivers, as good as he was, is their best option.
Yeah, there's no way Phillip Rivers can physically be ready to go.
You know what they said yesterday?
Plays.
Last night? They brought him in. I guess they sent a plane or sent somebody down to watch him. Here's what they said. He looked good throwing the football.
Yeah,
that sounds like a team that's saying we're going to sign him.
I mean, honestly, how important is he when you got a guy like Jonathan Taylor behind him?
Yeah, but then they're going to line. They're going to put 8 guys in the box.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor's not going to be able to run against that defense if Phillip Rivers is the quarterback.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you can design a game plan where he's just throwing short routes out in the flat or slants over the middle, and as long as JT does half of what JT normally does.
You don't think the Seahawks know that? You don't think they're going to put 9 guys in the box and say, we'll let you throw it short all day long?
I don't think any of us are expecting anything good to happen at Seattle. But moving forward past that game.
Yeah. You're still in it, is my point.
Yeah.
You got to find your best option, and I can't believe it's Phillip Rivers.
I'm with you, John.
Now, if Phillip Rivers comes out Sunday and throws 3 touchdowns and they beat the Seahawks, I will eat these words on Monday.
Yep.
I'm going to bring in a crow for you.
You bring in a crow, make sure it's dead and cooked, and I'll eat it.
Okay.
Did you see their schedule? Coach
after this week, no.
Seattle, then they at home against San Francisco.
Ooh.
They are at home against Jacksonville, and they're at Houston.
Well, at least Jacksonville would be an opportunity, and Houston, opportunities to win divisional games.
Yeah,
but before you get to that, you got to win one of the other 2.
Every one of those teams has a winning record.
You got to beat Seattle or San Francisco to have a shot there at the end of the year against those other 2.
Yeah, your first 2 games without a quarterback are Seattle and San Francisco.
All right, the Jaguars are one game ahead now of Indianapolis and Houston. That was a good win over the Colts. Colts haven't beaten the Jaguars in Jacksonville since 2014.
What?
Yeah. Play them every year.
That's insane.
2014 is the last time they won in Jacksonville.
And
so
Jacksonville has sucked in that time.
Jags are 9-4 now, Scooter.
Now they're good.
They're
now.
leading
You
the
want to hear
division.
who they play?
Sure.
They play the Jets at home.
Winner,
They go to Denver.
loser,
They go to Indy.
toss up,
And they're at home against Tennessee.
winner.
They're in pretty. They got a
So
much
that
better
gets-
schedule than the Colts
That looks
do.
like an easy 11 wins. And if the Colts don't have a quarterback, probably 12. 12 wins with a game at Denver.
Liam Cohen.
Jags are
Wonder what kind of value I can get on
Liam
them to win the
Cohen.
division.
Who had Liam Cohen winning the AFC South this year?
And, him and Goldilocks, weren't getting along early in the year, and now he's playing great.
It's Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence.
But
Forgot his name.
I know, I like that. Packers jumped over the Bears with that 28-21 win. They now lead the NFC North. Everything is ahead for the Packers, who were going to fire their coach, Matt LaFleur. The fans wanted him out 3 weeks ago, but all of a sudden they're in first place, and everybody's happy again. And is Matthew Stafford going to win the MVP?
I think so.
3 more touchdown passes. They put up 45 against Arizona. I love the Rams. I love good Rams lines this week, by the way. Stafford against Goff. They were traded for each other, if you remember,
Lions
a
have
few
to
years
win.
ago. Lions need to win a lot more than the Rams do. And the Chiefs are in big trouble. We talked about that already. So let's take a break. Come back. College basketball to talk about. Birthdays coming up as well. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big Apple. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, Scooter, final segment on this Tuesday.
Friday.
And then Carnage Hotline is closed.
Shut it down.
Game Day Men's Health text line open, 502-414-1450. Last chance to get your text into the show at 414-1450. Scooter is monitoring the text line.
Do have a couple.
What do you got?
Patrick Murphy text in, says it would be interesting to see Providence face Kentucky in men's basketball. Kentucky still wins like they do against Sisters of the Poor universities.
They haven't beaten anybody good. That is completely fair. They will have another chance against Indiana on Saturday. Is that Saturday?
Yep.
I think that's Saturday.
Yep. And then another texter's got a fix for the playoff nonsense. 16 teams, 75% computer, 25% human panel. Easy money. Get rid of all the other bowls except the Pop-Tarts.
And the 17th
There we go.
team
Keep
in
the
the country,
Pop-Tart.
the 17th team in the country is going to complain just like Notre Dame's doing. And it doesn't matter. The NCAA basketball tournament went to 64. Then it went to 68. And we still have the 69th team complaining and bitching and moaning because they're not in.
Those
Just
teams
the
that
way
didn't
it
get
is.
in should have won more games.
Just the way it is. All right, let's do birthdays. Got a lot of dead people today.
Then it's not their birthday.
Well, it's their born on day,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
Kind of like the Budweiser.
There won't be a celebration.
John Malkovich is 72. You have a favorite John Malkovich?
Oh, he's great in everything.
Rounders?
He's great in that.
Pay
what's
that man his money.
What's the one with Clint Eastwood?
In the Line of Fire.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, he's a great bad guy.
He is.
Great bad guy. John Malkovich, 72 today. Dame Judi Dench is 91. If you want to scooter meter her, I'm all for it. She's 91. She plays the M in all the James Bond movies. She's the head of MI6.
Yeah, I know.
Dame Judi Dench is 91.
We'll go 2 if I go way back.
Yeah.
Way back to 2?
Way
What's
back.
now? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
No registration.
Plead the fifth here. Felicity Huffman. We got another.
What in the world?
This is the third one in the last 2 weeks
What is happening?
from Desperate Housewives. She also was accused of buying her daughter's way into USC.
Yeah.
She's 63 today.
Felicity's a 4.
You like Felicity?
I
that much?
do like Felicity.
Oh, man. He's just Desperate Housewives.
Yeah.
I love all
He
of
loves
that.
Desperate
Other than the,
She's married to William H. Macy, who's a
I forgot that.
good actor. He was in Fargo. Very funny guy.
He's good.
What's that show on Showtime he was on where the whole family was? He always had the scruffy beard, and they were doing drugs and all the time on show. You're a Showtime guy, right?
No,
Yeah.
I only had it for a short period.
You're talking about Shameless.
Shameless. And that's what it should be named. Felicity Huffman, 63 today. Simon Helberg. He is Big Bang Theory. He's, well, it's not Raj. What's his name on Big Bang Theory?
I know who you're talking about. One of those guys.
One of those guys. He's 45 today.
The one with the haircut.
The one with always wore the tight pants. Bo Bridges is 84. Jeff Bridges was 76 the other day. This is his older brother.
He's been in a million shows.
He's 84.
movies.
He was the dad of Cush in Jerry Maguire.
He's great. I like this.
Bo Bridges, 84 today. Kirk Douglas, the late, great Kirk Douglas, would have been 89 today. Would have been 89 today.
No.
Kirk Douglas, father of Michael Douglas. No, born in 2016 or 1916.
So he
would have been 109 today.
It's like that's terrible
Woo,
math.
that is terrible math. Here's where we're going. No, you're
And he
absolutely
goes, I
wrong.
went to East Pekin.
Yeah, we learned math at Pekin.
Dick Van Patten would have been 97 today.
I like
Challenge me
Dick.
on that one.
I like Dick.
The TV show was eight as. Careful how you say that. The TV
Van
show was
Dyke.
eight as an Van
Van
Patten.
Patten.
Eight is enough was the TV show back in our day, late 70s maybe.
Yeah.
It was one of those wholesome TV.
He's been on a bunch
shows.
of stuff,
Yeah,
too.
he had. Here's one of Tony's favorites. He would have been 103 today. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Red Fox from Sanford and Son.
That was my
Also
that was,
a really dirty comedian.
Oh, hilarious.
Just raunchy comedian.
And the stuff he said in that show, he couldn't do today.
No.
Oh, two
And
D's
Esther.
and two X's?
2 D's and 2 X's.
I
Red
love
Fox.
Oh. And Esther.
And Esther. That if you got now you can find those reruns.
It's on.
It's
everything.
on.
You can find it everywhere.
Man, it's dated. It's definitely dated. You couldn't get away with it nowadays. The movie Scarface turns 42 today. That's from my guy Becco. If he's listening down in Florida,
Say hello to my little friend.
say hello to my little friend. Scarface is 42 today.
The one guy from Scarface was on the other day.
Yeah, Bauer is his last name. All right, sports-wise, Kelly Oubre Jr., Kansas Jayhawk, is 30. Who's he with now, Scooter?
He is with the 76ers.
76ers, that's right. Former Kentucky Wildcat Eric Bledsoe, 36 today.
He is
He
with
was on
La
Patino's,
Familia.
on Cal's first team.
He didn't play for La Familia last year.
Did he not?
No, he played the year before.
He plays for La Familia. Come on, man.
He retired from
Tony World B. Free is 72
World
today.
B. Lloyd.
I couldn't remember, and I couldn't find it.
It's Lloyd.
He had his name legally changed to World.
Lloyd. It was
Lloyd,
Lloyd
I think-
Free. It was
yeah,
Lloyd Free.
Lloyd B. Free.
Lloyd Bernard Free.
That's a B, right?
It is?
So he is now World B. Free, and he's reimagining his life now at 72, going, what the hell was I thinking? Change him out.
Same thing with Meta World Peace.
Cliff Hagan, former athletic director of Kentucky, former All-American basketball player at Kentucky,
NBA
national
player.
champion, 94 today, still kicking. Cliff Hagan, 94. Kurt Angle, Scooter,
Whoa! Love Kurt Angle.
wrestler.
He was a
But
great
he was a
college
great
wrestler.
Team USA
Yeah.
college wrestler, Olympic wrestler.
He has the best intro in all of wrestling, in my opinion, when the crowd's chanting, "You suck! You suck!" It's great.
57 today, Kurt Angle. Deacon Jones,
Deacon.
1938, he was born. Do the math for me, Scooter. He would have been old.
Part of that Rams defense with
He was
Marvin
also
Olson
he was
and-
also in the movie Heaven Can Wait, if you remember.
he was in a lot of movies.
Yeah, I think he had TV
him
shows
and Bubba
as well.
Smith were always on.
Deacon Jones, born on this date, 1938, passed away in 2013. Dick Butkus was born on this date, 1942. So some great defensive NFL players were born on this day.
I will not say I like.
Don't say you like Dick. Dick Butkus was a great Chicago Bear.
He was.
Right? And
A
finally,
headhunter.
former Louisville kicker, grew up in Lexington.
David Akers.
Ding, ding, ding. 51 today. Former Philadelphia Eagle, David Akers. He was a really good NFL
Oh,
kicker.
light on the women today. Bummer.
Yeah. Tony
You had
asked me.
Felicity.
Tony asked me before break, we got you for the meter today? I said, not many. When you got a 91-year-old and you're asking the Scooter to pull the meter out, that's not a good day. Not pull the meter out. The meter. Got to say that correctly. All right, NBA Cup tonight, Miami and Dallas. These games are on Amazon Prime, which I find very interesting. There's 2 more games tomorrow. So we're in the quarterfinals of this thing.
Cool courts.
They are cool courts, but I didn't even know who had advanced to these quarterfinals. I had no idea. Miami and Orlando. Miami is 1.5 on the road against our
Orlando Magic.
our Orlando Magic, who they did start out the season slow, but they're over 500 now.
Should we just rip up those tickets because nobody's beating OKC?
Magic are 14-10, man.
Nobody's beating.
All they
OKC.
got to do is get to the series, baby. You got a chance.
And then we hedge because our odds are so big on Orlando Detroit. We will be able to hedge, Scooter.
I mean, hey, they've lost a game.
Yeah. Oklahoma City's lost.
1 out of 23 ain't bad.
They're God.
Isn't that crazy? Man, it's crazy.
They're going to set the best record of all time this year.
23-1.
Do you see who's leading the Eastern Conference?
I'm gonna if I had
Detroit?
to guess, I would say Detroit.
No, Chicago.
It's Detroit.
Is it Detroit?
Yeah, Detroit's 19-5. Chicago's 9-14.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Chicago.
they went on a bad streak. Didn't they start the year like 8-0, 7-0?
I don't think so. I think you're
they
thinking of
did.
somebody
Lost
else.
7 in a row.
Oh, that's not good.
They started the season hot.
You know, they had a pretty decent record if they lost 7 in a row.
8:30 tonight, still on Amazon. The Knicks are in Toronto to take on the Raptors. Knicks 4.5-point favorites. So both road teams are favored tonight in the NBA Cup. Last night, Indiana beat Sacramento 116-105. Andrew Nemhard, 28 points and 12 assists for the Pacers last night. Phoenix beat Minnesota 108-105. Mark Williams, 22 for Phoenix. It overshadowed Anthony Edwards, who had 40 of the 105 Minnesota points.
Wow. What do you think spread is for Thunder and Suns tonight?
Thunder and Suns?
11
tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say it's in OKC. I think it's in OKC.
It's got to be done.
Yeah, they've lost one game. I'm assuming they're the home team. I would say Oklahoma City. Booker's hurt. Keep that in mind. I would say Oklahoma City's 12.
Scoot?
I said 11.5.
Oh,
15.5.
Woo. And that's in the NBA Cup, man.
I mean, it's crazy.
San Antonio in the other game last night, late game, it was entertaining. They beat New Orleans 135-132. No overtime in
Johnny
that.
liked that.
No overtime and no defense in that game. Harrison Barnes had 24 for San Antonio, but Derek Queen, the rookie from Maryland, first triple-double for the losing Pelicans. He had 33 points, 10 rebounds,
You've heard that a lot,
assists.
the losing Pelicans.
Yes, we've heard that way too many times. All right, college basketball tonight. We talked about Madison Square Garden, the Jimmy V Classic. It starts with Clemson and 10th-ranked BYU. Clemson's 7-2. The Cougars, who Tony and Scooter always spoke for, are 7-1. BYU 7.5 point favorite here on ESPN. I like the Cougars in this game.
Same.
Clemson, if you remember, they had to go to
played
Alabama, and Alabama had a big lead, 19-point lead early. Clemson fought all the way back in that game, tied it, and Alabama won it at the end. So Clemson's not bad. The other game there, of course, is Florida and UConn. Florida 5-3. The Huskies are 8-1. Connecticut 4.5 point favorite at Madison Square Garden tonight, and that one, I think they win easily. But if Danny Hurley gets beat, it makes me happy no matter what. 6:30 Villanova at second-ranked Michigan. What do you think spread is on that game? If you don't know,
Villanova and
at Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
Michigan's 8-0. Villanova's 7-1 for the record.
16.5.
Bang on the nose.
What?
2 points for Tony Byrne.
Bang. Wow.
That
That was ridiculous.
that was crazy on the nose.
That's just a
That's
guess.
crazy on the nose. Didn't Michigan beat Gonzaga by 40?
40.
Yes.
Illinois, Ohio State, another good one tonight. Indiana basketball right here on the Big X tonight as they host Penn State. Thanks for listening. Back at it tomorrow. Matt Dennison is next. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.